Welcome to the presentation of our research project entitled Home Attribute Model. We are Team 1 and it's composed of Luis, Joshua, James, Mina, and Marquita. In the following videos, you will have an opportunity to learn about our project. Mina and I, Luis, will start by sharing an executive summary and an introduction. This will help you understand what were some of the motivations, tools, processes, methods that we used for the analysis and how we arrived to our conclusions. After that, you will watch other videos where James and Joshua share more details around the methods, our data, how those were prepared, the analysis that was conducted, and finally, Marquita will share what were some of the results we found, along with some of our own conclusions, and how we consider that our project could be useful for many home buyers across the US. So let's start with our executive summary. Since the foundation of this country, owning property is or has been a synonym of stability, wealth, and it has become a key component of the American dream. However, the process for acquiring a home can actually be daunting, confusing, and sometimes even subjective. Helping people ease some of these struggles that are part of this process of acquiring a home is precisely what motivated our project. For Team 1, buying a home should also be aligned with a good return on investment, or, at a minimum, it should also be a way for people to get the best deal based on specific attributes of the house that can ensure appreciation of the property along the years. So these are the elements that drove our research. During our research, we employed an inductive method that allowed us not only to learn what previous studies have found and what they have contributed to the society. This stage primarily helps us reducing the number of variables to handle and concentrate on those variables that other experts consider the most relevant attributes. In the same way, we selected the data that was relevant, unbiased, and that would also be aligned with our motivation. Our research is mostly descriptive, since we made use of existing data and information, and we're hoping this will help customers draw new or even better conclusions. The two main questions that we seek to answer with our research are: what are the most common attributes desired when buying a home? And can this model be used to predict the home price of a house based on that common set of attributes? The process we followed, it's precisely the one that is proposed by Dr. B on his document. During the exploration stage, we defined the questions, we also reviewed previous studies and data, and we identified what is going to be the area where we are planning to contribute the most. During the design stage, we narrowed down those variables, as I mentioned previously, down to those that are key for our study. We selected then the data that better align based on the qualities that I previously mentioned, and we also selected the methods of analysis and the tools, such as Tableau, RapidMiner, and Excel. During the execution, we collected and prepared all the data, narrowed down to those 12 key attributes. We trained using data training and completed the initial analysis. In the end, we interpreted the results and validated that they were actually making sense to us. The results where usually we got those 12 very well-defined independent variables that we know contribute the most to our results. We also cluster the results, and this allowed customers to identify attributes on homes based on specific price ranges. Next, we predicted also how prices could actually be along the years. And all this based obviously on those 12 key contributing variables. And last, we also made it easy to interpret visualizations that can help customers maximize the return on investment on whatever house they select, or even optimize their return on investment, as you can see in this chart and you will see in the next videos.